Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest episode number 9 reaction. So the previous episode we had the whole section with Fairy Nail which is apparently like like a talent agency kind of thing. And there's literally every single character looks like the members of Fairy Tail, but they're different people obviously. And we meet like the different characters, like I forgot all of their names, but their names are extremely related to the characters that we know. Then we have Gray talking with Juvina, I think that was her name, who was the version of Fairy Nail. And they kind of talk about Juvia, and a few stuff happens. Later on the same day, after leaving Fairy Nail, they met up with Juvia, who apparently was acting a bit weird. In the end, we realized that she was, spent like a spy or something like that. They're being controlled by the White Mage. And Juvia goes unconscious, so Gray and Wendy and Carla decides to stay back and take care of her, while Nasu, Ursa, Lucy, and Happy go off to check what's happening. That is where they come across their friends who are being controlled by the White Mage. So now they'll have to fight them apparently. It's a very disadvantageous fight, obviously, because they're all their acquaintances, their friends, their family, and they cannot really harm them while they are being controlled, so they'll definitely attack us. So let's see what they do here in this episode. Let us begin. I'll be putting subtitles and the timer here. Sync it whichever is your preference, and just let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, also the fact that they're literally on top of the dragon. Right. Hmm. Now we're in the wood section. Okay. Whiteout. Oh boy, this ain't good. Even Jalal. Right, here we go. Here we have the White Mage. Yeah. Oh, she's gonna bring back. No, wait, what? Oh, because. Well, they're being controlled. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I thought like maybe some of them are actually pretending to be controlled. These three are definitely not pretending because I don't see these two. Maybe there is someone there who's just pretending to be controlled and they're actually not being controlled. Okay, Juvia's back. So her control is so Toka's was the reason why okay. Yeah. This is just hmm. Oh my god. How do you even go against this? It's crazy. Oh, okay, like this. Nice. Because she's a buffer and a debuffer. Yep. That'll help. Okay, yeah, so that she cannot do that again. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna work like that. There's a lot of strong people there. Okay, run, guys. Yeah. Like, you cannot really do anything in this situation. That is true. We have to save them. Oh. Hmm. That will not be good because obviously there's 5 towns on top of the dragon. So wait, can Juvia not use her powers now? Yeah. Natsu's like, wait, who? He doesn't even remember. Yeah. Mmm. Bro. And that's why she went for Mercphobia first. Yeah. Yep. So it's not like she's taking it, but she's controlling it. Yeah. And now it's Alderon. Oh, but that failed. Hmm. Use it to power. Uh, hmm. That's why they still kept them alive because yeah, and because Nasran they are here, so they'll keep them alive at least up until we are, you know, we are not under their control, under control. Yeah, but there's so many of them protecting her. Yeah, because they'll try to protect her. Yeah. Can Wendy not? I guess she cannot really do it. Because oh boy. Oh no. So, oh my god. So she's still under her control, which makes sense. Yeah, well, it's leaking out. Yeah. So we have to split up. Yeah, I guess. Hmm. Yeah, okay, yeah. But then at the same time, okay. You know what? Yeah. I was gonna say maybe target the weaker members first. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay, so when do we'll have to go to each and every? I was gonna say like they split up, but that won't work. When do we have to be there? Hello? Wait. Wendy will need to go with you. Hmm. Well, oh. Deal with the fate element. Yep. Wait, I just completely forgot about the fact that we saw that Toka had a tail. What that mystery never got revealed. What's up with that though? Markov just sit. Oh boy. Oh, they are, but then they'll need Wendy. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously. Yeah, that won't work. Oh, great. Here we go. It's been so long, I've forgotten most of the stuff. Oh, God. Evergreen. Yep. Damn. All right. I think Gray, you can take care of these three. Like you're way stronger than what you were before. Is Lastas here as well? That will be bad. I wonder who. Oh, these three. I thought Erza was going to be fighting. Will be fighting Mira Jane. That would make more sense. Interesting. Oh no, Erza will be fighting Jalal. Okay, never mind. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, you should. Yeah. So can she use her astral dress? Yep. I knew these few. Oh damn. The neck chop. Okay, who else? Oh god, geez, this is going to be a problem. God damn. Wait, are there? Oh my god. Oh no, I think Happy will be fighting Panther Lily. I think something like that won't happen. Where's Panther Lily? Oh, she's probably not here. Never mind. Oh! What? Bro! God damn. Yeah, he's metal, but you know, Nasu has also fought enough to literally melt iron. Yep. Oh. Oh god. Oh. Oh boy. Well, so is not Natsu. Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh God, he's gone full metal. I was gonna say. Oh, I literally said Pantali will probably. Yeah, because of that. But Happy doesn't fight. Yo, run, Happy. You cannot fight. What the? What's happening? Oh, oh wait. Oh, I've completely forgotten. So he's afraid of lightning. I forgot that. It probably was revealed somewhere in Fairy Tail. I've forgotten. Yeah. Yo, from the back. Backstabbed, or I don't know, backfished, I guess. Well, good for you. Right. Oh, she's going a Satan soul mode. Oh, great. There we go. Oh. Yo, Virgo. Damn. Yeah. So Lizana will be fighting Lucy. Yeah. Uh, damn, it's going full beast mode. Oh boy. Yeah, well. Oh my god. Yeah. God damn. Wait, what? She can. What? She can fuse the dresses together or something now? Whole transformation sequence. Yeah. Wait, so she's fusing the dresses. This is the first time she's yeah, oh my god. What the hell? That is crazy. Right. Hmm. And that was today's episode. Okay, so we had them fighting their friends today. They are being controlled by the white mage, and they are planning on going to the different locations of the, like the towns, and destroying those crystals within it to completely white out Alderon. That's their plan. But before they're able to do that, Natsu and the others, they decides to single them out and defeat them. Now, I was thinking, as I mentioned, that they will be using Wendy's power to cleanse them of the whatever control that they're in. I was thinking that is why they were going to go not individually, but as a group, they're going to go to the different places, take care of them. Wendy is going to, like dispel them, and then they'll move on to the next. But turns out no, they are like splitting up. So I'm thinking since they're splitting up, they will defeat them, and what then? They'll carry them to like a place where then Wendy all together will cast a debuff spell. The dispel on them. I think that's their plan now. So they'll have to carry them, to a particular place, like where they've probably decided to meet. And after defeating all of them, they'll bring all of them there, and Wendy will dispel them. Right. So yeah, that's the whole situation now. Now, obviously, a few of the battles will be difficult. A few of them will be easy. For example, as we saw, those guys, like the Macau and all of them, they are pretty easy to deal with. A few of the others will also be a lot easier to deal with. For example, I think those two. What's their name? I've forgotten their name. The married couple that we have on our team. I've forgotten their name. The green-haired girl, Bitska, I think. Those two, they're strong, but I feel like against Natsu, all of them, they in no way can they, but they will be a lot easier. Who else? Jet and Droy will probably be easier to deal with. Yeah, but then we also have people who will be way difficult. For example, Gajil is there, who will be a problem. Then we have Laxas. Who else? Mirajain. Jalal is here. Jalal will be a different type of a problem, I feel like. And all the others, like the strong ones that we have in our group, they will be big trouble. Yeah, and there you go. So let's see what happens. And also, as they said, it's not as if they're going to defeat them and then they will help us out. They cannot even help us because they're technically being controlled. Unless and until we defeat the white mage, they'll not be able to get their power back. And also, like I realized, and white mage's power is not really stealing magic or taking it for herself. She's just controlling it. Like I think I mentioned this in one of the previous episodes. She's like a switch. The power is staying within them. The power is, she's not really taking away their power or anything. The power is within them. All that she can do is control them, unless and until she orders them to do something, or something like that, or orders them to unleash their power. If she orders them to not unleash their power, that's what it is. So she's like a switch. The power is still within them, but since she's the switch, unless and until she switches on, they cannot do anything. And if she switches it off, then they cannot use their power. It's like that, basically. So that's the, that is why I feel like it's a lot better than like literally taking away or stealing your power, because technically the power is still within them. So if you're able to defeat the white mage, they will be able to get their powers back. So it's not as if like she's stealing it completely or something, like, no. Right, and that is what is happening here. So the matchup by the end of it, as we see, is basically, first and foremost, we have Natsu fight, Gray and Juvia, they are fighting those three from Laxas's group. Then we have Lucy fighting the siblings, Lizana, Elfman, and Mirajain. And I was thinking, oh, Mirajain will be fighting Erza, because it makes sense, Mirajain and Erza match up. But then I remember that Jalal is here, so no, so that's not happening. Jalal will be fighting Erza. So that's that. And then we have Natsu fighting Gajil. Wait, so who is left? Erza's left. Erza will obviously be fighting Jalal, I think. I don't know if someone else will be there with Jalal or Jalal will be fighting her solo. Then we have Wendy. Who will Wendy be fighting? Laxus? I don't know. Like Laxus, I didn't see Laxus here. Laxus is the only one who's left, isn't she? Yeah, Laxus is the only one who's left. So maybe Wendy will be fighting Laxus. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Jalal is definitely going to be fighting Erza. I'm pretty sure about that. Right. So let's wait and see how this goes and how we are able to take the control back from the white mage and save our friends. Also, in the end, as we see, Lucy has a new power, astral dress fusion. So she fused the two dress, like she called it mix, I think. Yeah. So wait, so that means she fused together Virgo and Leo's dress. So I'm guessing she'll be able to use both their powers, which is interesting. There could be a few interesting combinations, So yeah, let's wait and see. Right. Okay, and yeah, that was today's episode. Okay, now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, we get to see Nasu, Erza, Lucy all are surprised with the scenario being revealed in front of them. Basically, all their friends are literally there, and Toka, or the white mage in this situation, comes out, and she's like, oh, like, hello there, I was waiting for you. So her plan is basically to take away Nasu and their powers. So Nasu's like, who the hell are you? At which white mage is like, oh damn, that's sad. Toka was talking about you non-stop and you don't even remember her. So interesting. I guess this is Nasu we're talking about. He probably doesn't even remember anything. Like as he said, he doesn't remember Toka. So like we all know Nasu. He probably like somewhere saved Toka and he doesn't even remember that. So anyways, that's that. And we have them, the white mage. Oh, the white mage was like, this, not everyone is there. So her main goal was to lure in everyone and then take all their powers away. So that was her goal. So seeing that not everyone is here, obviously she's pissed off, and she tells Elfman and them to like punish Mira Jane. Now I don't know, I still feel like maybe, oh, you know what, maybe not. Like I was thinking maybe there was at least one of them over there was pretending to be controlled but was actually in full control of their own powers. But maybe not, maybe I'm yeah, like all of them are probably being controlled. But I was thinking like maybe one of them were not being like they were not being controlled, but they decided to act as if they're being controlled because they have nothing else they can do about it, and they're just biding for their time to wait to strike back. But maybe not, everyone is probably being controlled. Either way, that happens, and this is where, what's her name, remember, the white mage was like, oh, so this was Toka's string. And that is when we realized that, oh, it's actually like, it's not that like Juvia was able to run away from there without any kind of interference. It was Toka, that is the other personality within the white mage, who was the one who made Juvia's control, or like her control with Juvia, a little bit lesser, so that Juvia can like break free from that and go and warn them. And that actually saved their life, if you think about it, because technically if everyone was there, Toka, white mage would have used her power to wipe out all of them, and she would have control over everything. The fact that Juvia was able to go and warn them and they stayed behind was a boon in this situation. So that's why the white mage is like, god damn it, like like she interfered. And then we move to like Gray's section, where we see Gray and Wendy talking to Juvia, And Juvia has said everything, told them everything, what's going on, what the situation is, and she also said it's probably Toka inside of her who made it so that I could run away, and that's why she is there now. Right, so that's that. Now the white mage did try to take away Natsu and all of their power, and they would have been in a very big trouble if Wendy and Gray didn't come in the nick of time. So after listening to everything from Juvia, Gray and Wendy comes in. Wendy uses her dispel, magic to dispel the control that was over Natsu and all of them, that they were already being under the control of the white mage. So she used her magic to dispel it, and it was good. It was a good idea and a good plan that they decided to run away, because otherwise, obviously, the situation is not good. They would have had to fight the members, and we all know Natsu and all of them won't be able to fight the Fairy Tail members. They're literally their friend and family, and they cannot harm them, or in this situation at least it will be very disadvantageous, because literally every single person was there. That is why our plan in the later part of what we decided to split them up. Not really we decided to split them up, but they were going to split up, so we took advantage of that situation, as they say, divide and conquer. That is literally the goal for now. Because just imagine, Laxas, Jalal, Gajil, Mirajan, all at the same place fighting against us. That is very disadvantageous. If we are able to split them up, then that is a lot more easier. That would make our jobs a lot easier. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, they come in, and Wendy dispels it. Gray makes a big chunk of ice, and he's like, oh, this ice won't be able to be broken. And white mage is like, Laxas, do your thing. And Laxas just breaks it, one punches it. And Gray's like, what the hell? So they run away. Obviously nothing they can do about it. They run away from there, and the white mage is like, oh, let them go. Like, they are the ones who will come back to us. Because she's technically correct, because Fairy Tail is their guild. They will definitely save them. So Natsu's group will have to come to her. But as we see, she also orders everyone to take care of the gem thing of Alderon, and that was her main goal, to white out the dragons, the dragon gods. That was her main goal. But when Fairy Tail interfered, her goal was changed to Fairy Tail for now. Anyways, Juvia explains everything to them after that, and Juvia also explains that Toka has two personalities. One is Toka, the other is the white mage. Yeah, and obviously Natsu doesn't remember Toka. Okay, so here we go. She also explains what a whiteout is. Okay, she said that she'll dye them white. In a whiteout state, your magical energy is controlled by the white mage. There you go. From maximum to nothing. It's all up to the whim of the white mage. They can manipulate you to do her bidding. Yeah, so that's the plan. Now she's planning on doing it to the dragons. Yeah, so her plan was to take Mercphobia's power and control it, and make use of that to take out the other dragons as well. But the whole plan went to waste, because the Fairy Tail got involved in it. Yeah, so that is why her her attention shifted to the Fairy Tail members. Also, she said that, Juvia says that it's like, thank God that thank God that you guys were here, because her plan was technically to white out all of the Fairy Tail members and then kill us. So the fact that Natsu's group was here and a different group made sure that she keeps these people alive. The other Fairy Tail members alive. So that's why she has still kept them alive. Unless and until she gets everyone, she's not going to do anything. So it was a very big blessing, in that sense, if you think about it. And also, because of that, when Toka made sure to let Juvia go away, and Juvia was able to break out and warn them, again they got split up into two groups. That is Juvia, Juvia, Gray, and Wendy, while we have Erza, Natsu, and Lucy. That is why, again, the group was split up. So the white mage, according to the white mage's plan, nothing went, it didn't go well, because again they got split up. She was trying to gather all of them at the same place, but now again she cannot do anything now. She'll have to keep these people alive unless and until she gets the control of all the Fairy Tail members. So there you go. So in a sense you could say Toka kind of saved them. Right, so after that, suddenly like an earthquake happens, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is not the time for like Alderon Sama to wake up." But basically, what's happening is like Toka, not Toka, sorry, the White Mage ordered the others to break that crystal thing. The orb. So this is the orb of the right hand. So you can see Juvia suddenly changes, and she starts speaking like White Mage was. Now this part, I think White Mage wasn't. At first I thought White Mage was deliberately doing this to scare us or something, but turns out that wasn't the case. White Mage probably don't know that this is happening. So it was again because of Toka that what White Mage was saying at that time got transmitted to Juvia, and Juvia was like saying it exactly like that. In a way, this was Toka's way of warning Fairy Tail that, oh, this is what's going to happen, this is her plan, so you guys have to go and protect those orbs. And the White Mage probably doesn't know that this actually happened, like that Toka is actually using her power in this way. Yeah, Toka-sama gave us a message. The words of the White Mage. That was the words of the White Mage. Okay, so now we have to go and use Wendy's magic to dispel them. Obviously Wendy's like, unless and until they are knocked out, I cannot do anything. At which Natsu's like, oh, very well then, let's go and fight them and knock them all out. And Natsu's like, oh, I'll be able to fight them, this is fun, obviously typical Natsu. Either way, yeah, so they go on their way to deal with the situation. Okay, so we have Juvia and Gray, in one group. Obviously Juvia tells Gray that I cannot use my power, so will you protect me? And he's like, okay, fine, whatever, stay with me. And she's like, oh my god, Gray-sama. Oh boy. But then we have Bixlo come in, yeah, and what was the other guy's name? Freed, yeah, Freed, Bixlo, and Evergreen. The three of them come in, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm like, come on, Gray, I'm sure you can deal with these three. Like, yeah, they are strong, definitely way stronger than the other members, but like, you're literally Gray, like you have went through so much, and I think, like, obviously he might have trouble because technically Gray cannot really use any power to like harm them, because he will probably try, not probably try, but he'll definitely try to make sure that they don't get hurt because they're still their friends. So that will pose a problem, but I feel like Gray might be able to take care of these three. Unless Laxus pops out of nowhere. Like, Laxus is still not here. I'm not really sure where Laxus is. I'm assuming Laxus will be fighting Wendy. I'm not 100% sure though. But if Laxus comes here, then that's a big problem. But if it's only these three, yeah, Gray will probably be able to take care of these three quite easily. It won't be much difficult. Again, they are strong, but this is Gray we're talking about. Gray is way stronger. So that's that. Then we have Lucy being, confronted by Mira-Jane, Lizana, and Elfman. And this will be a tough battle because Mira-Jane is there, literally on the other group. Then Lucy's like, god damn, this is going to be trouble. So she brings out Leo, and Leo's like, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm no match for her. Lucy's like, you know what, I kind of expected that. Alright, let me bring out another one. And she brings out Virgo as well, and Virgo is like, unfortunately both of us, not both but the three of us, are outpassed in nowhere near to Mira-Jane, so we'll still probably lose. So then Lucy then changes into her astral dress and they start the battle, while we have Natsu fighting these three, Kakao, like these three, I forgot their names, Romeo and them. But then Gajeel comes in, and now again we have the rematch. If you remember, Gajeel and Natsu used to fight before, and obviously way in the very first few episodes, Gajeel and Natsu, they were literally like rivals. not rivals, like, literally enemies, like actual enemies. So that's why Gajil is suddenly like, oh, it's been a while we have fought. No, Nasu was like, it's been a while we have fought. So they start their battle, and Gajil is obviously pretty damn strong. Yeah, but this is Nasu we are talking about. He can handle him. And while this was happening, I was thinking like, it'll be kind of funny if Panther Lily decides to fight Happy. And that is literally what happens. Panther Lily comes in, and Panther Lily is like, come on, like our partners are fighting. Why don't we fight? And Happy's like, bro, I cannot fight. Like, hello? Have you ever seen me fight? I can only fly, and I help Natsu fly from one place to another. That's how I help him out. I don't fight. Yo, and then at that point of time, exact point of time, Natsu unleashed her lightning dragon, fire power, that whole thing. So Panther Lily gets scared by the lightning. Now here's the thing. I think I'm forgetting. But so Panther Lily is afraid of lightning. Yeah, I've probably forgotten it completely. Like, I'm sure they probably mentioned, like this somewhere in Fairy Tail, and I've completely forgotten it. Yeah, it's probably that's the case. Anyways, so Panther Lily gets scared, and he's like, we'll fight another day. He tries to go away, and Happy was like, you know what? Perfect opportunity. He brings out his fish and whacks him in the head with the fish. Knocks him out. You know what? I don't know what to say, but I'm so glad that Happy did this, because so many times in so many animes I've seen, like characters, like one character is like walking away from a fight or running away from a fight, and the other character literally just stands there doing nothing. They're just standing there. Not Happy though. Happy was like, you know what? Perfect opportunity. Let me take care of him first. And he just whacks him with the fish. A lot of anime main characters should learn from him. Like, make use of these type of opportunities. So many animes I've seen, they're literally just standing there, and one of the characters just leaves, like walks away, and the other guy is just standing there. Like, come on, bro, attack him from the back. Just whack him on the head somewhere. Happy did that here. Like, very good job. Yo, bruh. And then we have the battle against Lucy and like the siblings. And Miragen changes, uses Saturn Soul, changes into her, Satan, like the demonic self. Virgo gets paired up with Miragen, so Virgo's going to fight her. So Miragen's like, I'm going to punish you, and Virgo's like, yeah, like I'm more than welcome, and he actually hits her. At which Virgo's like, Virgo's actually liking it. Obviously, this is Virgo we are talking about, so Then we have Elfman fighting against Leo. Leo, obviously, Elfman turns into like a hybrid, like a chimera kind of thing. While obviously Leo is Leo, he's fighting against him. And then we have Lisana fighting against Lucy. Lucy is like, goddamn, she's too fast. What should I do? So Lucy decides to use her new power, which is fusion of like the two dresses. So she fuses, calls it dress mix, I think. Yeah, and she fuses Virgo and Leo, and she has like a new form. Like, what is it called? Does this have a name? Wait a minute. No, she just calls it Leo and Virgo form. There you go. So like I said, this will be very interesting, because she can make quite a few combinations. That means, like, with the amount of keys that she has, she will be able to make quite a lot of combinations. It will be interesting to see like what each combination can do and what each combination is, and I'm assuming each combination will probably have different powers and a different dress. So Lucy's like, what's it called, Lucy's dress, like dress, like the wardrobe got immensely expanded now. In these couple of episodes, the more Lucy mixes these like keys, these zodiac keys, the more different dress we'll probably be able to see her wearing. So that'll be very interesting to see. because she has so many keys. And I don't properly remember exactly how many she has now, but she has so many of them that she can make a lot of combinations with them. And I'm very interested in seeing if each of the combination will have different dress design or something. That'll be pretty cool. Hopefully they do that actually. Right. And yeah, that is where it ended. So let's wait and see what happens in the next episode. The battle will probably continue, and we'll probably be able to see Lucy's newfound powers. And then we still have Erza's, like, battle left. Like, Erza, we still haven't seen her. Erza will probably be fighting against Jalal. Wendy is also there, and I'm assuming Wendy will probably be paired up with Laxus. I'm not 100% sure, but Laxus is also there, so Laxus will definitely be fighting one of them. It will might probably be Wendy. So yeah, that's the situation now. So there you go. And there you go. That was it. That was my reaction to today's episode number 9 of Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Fairy Tail. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.